Lady Charmaine, and my guest today is a writer, actress, and producer. And she's here today to talk about her hit stage play coming to Sacramento for one night only. Help me welcome Miss Rene Margary to the show. How you doing, Rene, and welcome.
I am doing well, thank you. I am so well and so glad to be on the show this morning.
Yeah, well, you have a hit stage.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. Now, you have a hit stage play called How to Love a Black Man. And I love the title. And I wanted to know, what was the inspiration behind the title? And why would you want to bring a stage play like this? Why is it so important?
Okay, so the inspiration behind the title is because we often don't know how to love each other in relationships. It's very simple. People think that relationships are only the type of relationships of intimacy. No, relationships are friendships as well that show respect, that show that we honor one another, and that show that we forgive one another. So this title was poignant for me because there are certain communities, and ours as one, that we don't show that enough of, or that if even the amount that we do show, we can use a lot of God's help in turning those corners and getting to where we need to be to treat each other the way that we need to be treated, with love and respect, and just, always listening to what the other person is saying, even sometimes when they're not talking, with the way that they move, perhaps. And their depression and whatever they're going through, issues, childhood issues, all kinds of things. You put in all of that in a little mixing pot, and that's what helped me come up with the title and with this idea.
And how to love a black man. So how long have you been? How long have you been writing plays? I know you are also one of the stars of the play. And how long have you been acting?
I've been acting for without telling my age, I can only say about 35 years. So I started as a baby. Like, as soon as I came out with a smile, and my mother said she belongs on stage. So 35 years old.
I love it. I got to use that one.
And ask my friends and my sisters, they'll say that I've been acting a fool my entire life. So, there's a lot to be said there. But I decided to turn that into some positive energy. We have some good people on the show, however, some of whom our audience listeners might know. We have one of Sacktown's favorites, champion poet, Terry Moore. We have another individual that hails from Sacktown and out of the Oakland area. That's Malika Blessing. And then we have Trey Ireland, who's done, several movies. Two of the last that I know to his credit is Chocolate City and Betrothed. And he's working on, I believe it's called The Wedding Ringer with Kevin Hart. That's going to be coming out the first quarter of next year. And then, of course, my co-star featuring Mr. Patrick Fawcett from The Have and the Have Not. So I'm glad to have this illustriously talented cast to bring these flat paper black and white figures to life. They're off the hook. They're fantabulous.
So now tell me, why should people go and see this play? What is going to be the takeaway from when they leave this play?
Okay. I think they're going to get a myriad of takeaways. One of what I think that they're going to get is they're going to get how we can, how all things are possible with God. Like if you're having a problem with someone in your relationship, personal, friendship, otherwise, a different take, how you could take a snapshot introspective into another person's life instead of always focusing on yourself. And if you do that and you keep God in the middle of your thoughts, in the middle always, to create that balance so that your ego doesn't edge anybody out, if you keep him in the middle and incorporate him with everything you do, then we'll have triumph, and it won't be anything selfish. It'll be all from a good place. So they'll take that. They'll take comedy, mad comedy, the lens that a writer looks at when they look at little nuances that happen in life and things that happen. We look at things differently because we want to, pontificate on them when we go to write. We want to really look at them and bring out some points. So the way I see a scene or something happening in society today may be a little different than how you see it. So what you're going to see is a different twist on issues and how we as women can interpret those issues, and we as men, black men, can interpret those issues, and how we can have a happy medium in that interpretation. So And that's a couple of things that you're going to come out with. The other thing you're going to come out with is a wonderful story. My impetus for writing this story was at a time in my life, at a single woman time, all these different characters I met in the dating scene with various issues. And so it was pure comedy. You know how sometimes the way another person approaches you is pure comedy. So I exposed some of the issues. It's not a beat up on the black man piece. So when I say I expose some of the issues, I just want to put that out there. It's not I'm beating up on the brothers. I'm actually exalting them and showing them love, and I'm shedding light on issues. So I love my brothers, just for the brothers that are listening, and for the sister. Know that. And so this piece offers forgiveness. It offers love, and it offers a way to look at things simply differently and not just your way.
See, that's
so
really
I said
good.
A mouthful there.
You did, but the title lets you know, too, you're not beating up on them when you say how to love a black man. So it's like, oh, okay, it really makes your ears perk up because you really don't hear a title like that, a lot. So I think that just that alone is very strong.
Yes, it is very strong, and I need all of the listeners' help in coming out this weekend, because with a title like that, I can't tell you what I've gotten, what I've received, because we're showing love to the brothers. So, on that positive note, I'm going to say I'm going to need y'all to show up and show out and come and meet a sister out this weekend.
And so, with that being said, tell people where they can go and get their tickets. Is there a website? So, how can they go and get their tickets?
Yes, they can get their tickets, first and foremost, for the best seats in the house. They can go to Front Row Promotions, and the telephone number for Front Row Promotions is 916-929-2622. Again, that's 916-929-2622. They can also go online at tickets.com, and they can also go to the window at the Crest. They're open at 11:30 to 1:30. Again, that's 11:30 to 1:30, or tickets.com. Or for the best seats in the house, Miss Carolyn Allen at Front Row Promotions, 916-929-2622.
Wonderful. Do you have a website where people can go to?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about me. My website is perfectchoiceproductions.me. Again, that's perfectchoiceproductions.me. I have information posted all over the place. My Instagram is Perfect Choice Productions. So please follow me on Instagram. Again, that's Perfect Choice Productions with an S. And then my Twitter is Play Right Now. So I have all of those, as well as I wanted to squeeze in one more thing. I just wanted people to know a little bit, just a tidbit of the story. I want to get enough out there so that I tweak the thought process and get an interest and let these ladies know that we have 6 fine men that show up at a symposium, 1 fine psychotherapist, so altogether it's 7, and we have 1 fed-up wife, and somewhat a delusional side chick. So there's a lot of comedy, but there's a lot of thought-provoking matter as well in the show. So there's something for everyone. There's music, there's songs. So we got our songs going on. We even have spoken word, Mr. Terry Moore, champion poet. So we got a little bit of all those different genres into this one piece. It's going to be a fantabulous piece.
Oh, that is wonderful. And Terry is an excellent poet, just excellent.
I know, I love him. I love him.
So that is going to be great. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show, and I forgot to ask you, do you have a Facebook page?
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Lady Charmaine. You see how imperfect I am? God is working with me. My Facebook page is Perfect Choice, no space, and then a space, Prod, P-R-O-D, short for production. So it's Perfect Choice, no space, P-R-O-D, Prod, Perfect Choice, short production.
Wonderful. And
That's
again,
me.
Great. And I just want to let everyone know the play is going to be taking place this Saturday, October the 18th at the Crest Theater at 7 p.m. Make sure you go and get your tickets. Box office opens at 11 o'clock. You can also go to tickets.com and get your tickets, or you can go to Front Row Promotions and talk to Miss Carolyn Allen. What's the number again? Area code 916-929. What's the last 4?
2622. 2622.
2622. Make sure you call and get your tickets today. Thank you so much, Renee. I know the play is going to be awesome. How to Love a Black Man in Sacramento for one night only, which is this Saturday, 7 p.m. at the Crest Theater. Get your tickets today. Thank you again, Renee. It was always a pleasure talking to you, and I know the play is going to be a successful play.
Thank you, and you know I love you, right?
I know you love me. I love
okay,
you too.
okay.